Looking at on my living room floor, we got two leaf blowers side by side. Well, the smaller Black & Decker 40 volt and kind of the bigger jumbo Makita that uses two 18 volt batteries to equal 36 volts. The Black & Decker, I bought this back in 2014. I mean, the first leaf blowers they ever made. I mean, pretty narrow tube, as you can see. 40 volt. Speed dial. And hell, I mean, they call the this and its equivalents a leaf blower. Hell, this ain't no leaf blower. I mean, about all it's good for is maybe blowing off your porch, blowing off a sidewalk. It sure as hell ain't gonna blow out leaves in your yard. That's guaranteed. I still use this thing for light duty messes, like a little bit of dog hair on my porch or what have you, anything that's not too profuse. This jumbo Makita will definitely take you downtown. I'm gonna try and blow it at my ceiling. I don't want to blow shit around in my house. Yeah, it has its speed dial. I'm gonna crank it all the way up. Yeah. If I'm not careful, it will blow fragments everywhere. This is a true leaf blower, unlike the Black & Decker. This right here is more along the lines of a power sweep blower or a power broom, rather than, you know, a leaf blower per se. I saw that they were, like, you know, selling a 20 volt version of this at the time. And I thought, well, cool. I'll invest in that, you know, as a present for Mom and Bruce, which I did like early in the year, and I saved it and I like wrapped it up and gave it to them on, like, you know, Christmas, and they, like, you know, still have it and use it some today. Bruce was telling me a story he had gotten. He was wrapping up his lawn work and went to use, well, the Black & Decker blower, you know, to blow the grass clippings off the street, perhaps. And come to find out, I mean, the battery goes dead. And they also have, like, you know, a friend named Clint that comes out and helps with their horses. And Bruce elaborated and said that, like, you know, Clint's son, grandson, or other acquaintance was there to help as well. And just so happens he had him one of them big jumbo backpack gas leaf blowers, and I'm pondering. I love my, you know, battery power blowers, but can't beat the nostalgia of a good old backpack gas blower. To get down to the nitty gritty, We took a trip to Panama City in '95. We've been to, like, St. Augustine, Panama City, and Destin before. And, well, I mean, I'm mostly centered around, like, Panama City, like tonight. And my sister, Jenica, had her own house in Marietta for a while before she relocated and to a bigger place. And she was having complications with her central air conditioner and kind of like speculating, well, it's an older unit. And I saw Jenica's, central units, and I said, my golly, that is an older unit. Because, I mean, that is a Janitrol. It was either an older Goodman or a Janitrol, like, condenser there to the outside. And I told Jenica and everybody else, yes, I mean, that is an older unit, because what you have is identical to the central units attached to the condos, that I saw back in '95. I mean, my sister had a central unit identical to what was used at the Panama City, condos. Back to the leaf blower after digressing. On that same trip, you see, what Bruce told me triggered, well, leaf blower memories, as well as just maybe central air conditioning. There was this guy, I had fascinations for them, backpack leaf blowers when I was young. And in Panama City, there was this groundskeeper that, it was like every day, like clockwork. He had him one of them, blowers attached to his back. And he would, like, go around to all the porches of the condominium, especially on the bottom level, and just, just blow every minute particle. And he would, like, really crank the engine up. And the man was, like, wearing earmuffs. If I can recall the guy right, he maybe had dark brunette hair, a pair of sunglasses, like, kind of like, short. I'm telling you, I mean, it's like an adrenaline rush, kind of watching him. He would, like, I think it was a little throttle lever, something of that nature, and he would push it up and crank up the engine absolutely as loud as it would go, and that blower was seriously roaring. Oftentimes I would be up to 30 feet away from this groundskeeper. But as loud as that leaf blower was, it was like I was only a few feet away. No shit, he had on earmuffs, and I'm like, how is that? I mean, he's blowing like, 30 to 40 feet away, but yet that blower is so loud, and the effect is created like it's just nearby. A semblance, optical illusion, illusion of some kind. And yeah, you talk about an adrenaline rush there. Hence, my conversation with Bruce the other day brought back memories of the good old days. positioned my brain right back there in 1995 in Panama City, and the groundskeeper. I'm telling you, it's like I've never heard a leaf blower that loud in my entire life. Yeah. All of the gas pack blowers of today definitely do not seem as loud as that one back in Panama City back then. And just makes me think of, like, you know, the good old days, the nostalgia and what have you. I mean, it was like he was out there at the same time every day, just really revving that leaf blower up everywhere on the property. Like he was using more power than what he needed. But fond memories as in the realm of leaf blowers. And no, I am not gonna invest in a gas-powered backpack blower. My Makita battery blower does exactly what I want it to do, but still the nostalgia lives on.